Hey guys, I'm Adam from Top Dog, and as you can see, I've got a super cute little puppy on my hands here. This is a Rottweiler puppy named Duke. Now, I wanted to make a quick video while I was doing this training session with Duke to show you guys what I'm working on, because one of the trends that I'm starting to see here lately is veterinarians that will not take in large breeds unless the dog is wearing a muzzle. And I can't say that I blame them, because many of the times that they're taking that stance, it's due to the fact that they've had too many of these guys acting aggressively towards them during routine exams and things like that. So one of the things I like to do when I'm working with a young puppy like this is I like to start desensitizing, or getting them used to some of the things that they're gonna have to put up with when they're older in life. If we wait until this guy is 6 months old to trim his nails for the first time, or clean his ears for the first time, or mess with his teeth, or anything like that, he's gonna be so freaked out about that new stuff that he could react aggressively. So what I'm doing right now is I'm starting to desensitize him and turn that stuff into a positive experience, but also teach him that he's not allowed to be a punk about it, for lack of a better term. You'll see more what I mean by that in just a minute. So I've got some treats in my hand, and Duke has figured that out. That's why he's getting so excited about my hands. This is how I like to start turning some of those negative and scary things into a positive. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and do like a hernia check. This is where some vets sometimes get bit in the face because they're wrapped around and palpating the dog's stomach, and then the dog turns and tags them in the face. So I'm going to be doing like a hernia check right now. So what I want to do for this is I want to get Duke interested in the treats right here, and then I'm going to reach under and I'm going to start putting a little bit of pressure on his belly button and messing around down there and doing some squeezing. And every 2 to 3 seconds, I'm going to give Duke another treat. So instead of associating all this poking and prodding and pushing with a negative thing, he starts to associate it with a positive thing. Good boy. And then I'm going to give him a little break. Next thing I want to do is I want to mess with his feet a little bit. Again, far too many dogs hate having their feet messed with. So I'm going to have a little treat here. I'm going to pick up one of his paws. As soon as he lets me have that paw, I give him a treat. Now here's where I'm also going to work on making sure that he knows that he's not allowed to be a punk about stuff. When he runs out of that treat, he's probably going to start trying to pull that paw away from me. Like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until he's not pulling to let go. There, he relaxes. You probably can't see it as well as you can feel it, but I feel him. He's not pulling that paw back. He finally just says, fine, Adam, you can have it. And that's when I want to release. And the reason why I do it that way is because, again, too many puppies are going to say, oh yeah, I pulled back and they let go of me. So they start learning that they can fight against whatever they don't like. So again, I want to make sure that he kind of relaxes through that stuff. Next thing I'm going to do is just get him used to kind of being held up a little bit, because again, if a vet does need to pick him up or anything like that, I want him to be relaxed throughout. Now he's doing really well with that, so since he's staying relaxed, I'm just going to say, good boy, put him down, good, okay, all right. Next thing I want to do is start messing with his ears. I'm going to massage around his ears. Again, something that we have to help dogs out a lot with is people say, oh, my dog got an ear infection. Then I went ahead and tried to clean their ears and they snapped at me or something like that. So again, we want to get him used to that stuff now, because it's way harder to do 8 or 9 months from now. You're trying to give me a paw again, aren't you? All right, so I'm going to mess with his ears. Right there, when he holds still, that's when I want to reward and relax. Good job. You're getting very relaxed. That's what I like to see. Good. I'm going to mess with those paws again. Again, if he starts to fight it, I'm going to hold out and I'm going to be more patient than him. There, when he's relaxed, I'm done. Come here, bud. Good boy. Good job. I'm going to mess with his teeth. And again, you do have to kind of do some puppy wrangling here, right? So I'm not going to let him go anywhere. I'm going to loop underneath his collar. He starts to fight me. All I'm going to do is just hang out, stay right here. And I'm going to make him realize that fighting it doesn't work. There, that's what I'm looking for, is when he quits fighting me. Again, so he has to just learn that the best way to get through all this is just to settle in and relax. Much better. Good job. Good. I'm going to bust out another treat for him. So again, we're trying to do two things here. We're trying to create a positive experience from all this stuff, but at the same time, we're letting him know we're not gonna take his garbage of him trying to fight it and act like, oh no, you're killing me. Too many people will give in as soon as the puppy starts squirming or whining or anything like that, and then the puppy learns that all I gotta do is throw a fit. Well, then when they get older, they try throwing that fit and it can sometimes turn into aggressive behavior towards the veterinarian. Anyway guys, hope that video is helpful for you. Thanks so much for watching. Me and this guy are gonna get back to work for a couple more minutes, then we're gonna let him take another little break here. Good boy.